Here's a quick iridology lesson for beginners. An iridology chart's always good to have on hand to help you when you're first learning. Because as you can see, that could be the after the right iris. You can see where the kidney is. Well, first, basically, the top half of an iris is the you could say the head, and the bottom half you'd be more dealing with the as you can see here, the feet. In the middle, of course, your lungs, chest, arms. So yeah, basically the top half of an iris, your eye, is the top half of your body, and the bottom half the bottom half of your body. And these charts just help when you're first learning to read the iris, where things are. You may need a little torch like that to help to expand the iris when you're looking into somebody's eye. Definitely helps. But on a blue iris, if you look at people when you're talking to them in the future, when you learn a bit of this, you'll be surprised. You'll start losing concentration on the conversation because you're reading their iris, looking at all their health issues. Here's another small iris chart that you can pick up. But as I said, you can see all the parts of the body and where each area of the iris, what it indicates, where the issue may be. So here's some irises down here. So what we got here, I just wanted to show you this because around the pupil, around this area here, is called your autonomic nerve root, ANW. This is your whole stomach zone. From your ascending colon, your transverse colon up top, descending, and then your sigmoid and anus out here. The reason it's important to know your stomach zone, because a lot of issues may be stemming from the stomach, and issues, you could have a sore shoulder, but it could be an issue with the bowels. For example, this brown iris over here, you see this radiolaris, it's a brown mark coming from the stomach zone. So that would indicate on this iris, you could have there could be, that's just because there is a mark there, doesn't mean there is an issue, but there could be an issue around here. So if you went to the even the left iris here, it could be hit, that person could have problems with the kidney. And it could be stemming from their actual bowel, so they may need to eat more fibre. That could be one way of indicating, finding out what's wrong. Here's another brown iris. We see lots of spokes, or radiolaris, or spokes, whatever you want to call it. But as you can see here, all these spokes are stemming from the stomach. This person here would indicate that they probably do have bowel issues, whether they're constipated or just not getting enough fibre. But a lot of their problems within their body would be coming from the bowels. These lines you see circling the iris, they can be caused from stress ring, somebody is highly stressed, or a lot of pressure on them, or it also can mean determination. So if you see that on a person, you go, okay, that person is a determined person. You can kind of tell what type of person they may be by looking at their iris. Here's a nice one. You'll see this in a lot of people. Blue eyes are, when you're talking to someone, are the easiest to read without a torch. These spots indicate lymphatic congestion. They'll have problems with their lymphatic system. And as you can see, a lot of whiteness around here in their bowels. A blue iris has a lot of white fibres there, could indicate an over-acid system. Over here with the brown eye again, you can see all these spokes everywhere. Radiolaris stemming from the stomach. And here's another blue iris. These little brown spots, Saurus spots they're called, they could indicate somebody's been around a lot of medication or been around chemicals, drug deposits. It can mean that. What else have we? Here's a mark that you'll see on a lot of elderly people. When their cholesterol, if their cholesterol is not good, you'll see these, it's called Arcus, a sodium ring. You'll see that around the top or bottom of their eyes, or all around the iris. That'll indicate cholesterol issues. Here we have the arcus senilis, where if someone's got a real dark around the edge of their pupil, a real dark kind of shade, different to the rest of their eye, it could indicate skin. That's what the skin issues, or you need to eliminate toxins from the skin. So sweating could be good for them, or I'm not going to tell you how to not how to diagnose, but how to treat the symptoms. You can learn them ones yourself for now. But they're just a few basic iridology things you can look at in yourself and other people. Here again you can see the nice tight fibres, but a lot of whiteness around here, which would indicate an over-acid system. So in the future, when you're looking at people, you'll be able to see their health issues. Well, here it's, you can see it's around the autonomic nerve root, the stomach zone here. That goes really low there. That could mean a collapsed transverse colon, a tight colon. So it's important that people, well, not important, but when people have a nice round ring around their pupil here, that's a good stomach zone. When it starts ballooning out and things like that, like here, that could indicate also problems with the bowels. But they're just a quick iridology lesson. You can research more. It's just not that hard. People think looking into the eye is quite difficult. I can't imagine you could see so many health issues from the iris. But when you start getting into it, it's quite easy to get a basic reading of your health through your iris. Right? You know your issues. You can even look, okay, I've had an operation. Go over to the map. Okay, I've had an operation on my kidney. Go to your, here it's the left iris, the kidney's there. Look at your eye. See if there's a black spot maybe in that area where the operation might have been, or where there's been an issue. If there's been an operation, the kidney will still show up. If it's been removed, it will still show up as there, but it'll probably show up as a black mark now. So there's your iridology chart. You can probably Google it and get one. And go and start yourself. No, don't self-diagnose, but have a bit of fun with iridology. See ya.